Everybody says they're ready for a relationship. You hear it all the time. I just want to meet my person already. I'm so ready for love. But are you? Are you really? Because saying you're ready for love and actually being ready, two very different things. It's like saying you're ready to run a marathon when you still consider walking upstairs cardio. A lot of people think they're ready, but in reality, they're out there making love impossible. So today we're going to check in. Here are 7 signs you're actually not ready for a relationship. And what to do about it. If that sounds interesting or intriguing, I hope you'll stick around because that is what's on the agenda. If the idea of going on a date makes you groan like someone just asked you to help them move, you're not ready. Because when you are open to love, dating doesn't feel like punishment. You don't have to force yourself to swipe. You don't sigh dramatically every time somebody asks you out to drinks. You might not be skipping into every date like a Disney princess, but at the very least, you're not treating it like jury duty. So if dating sounds exhausting right now, don't push through it. Don't. Pause instead. Take a break. A real break where you're not just sitting at home feeling guilty about not dating. Go do things that actually make you like your own company. Again, hopefully. Because when you're happy in your own life, dating feels like an opportunity, not an obligation. 1 minute you're swearing off dating apps forever, and the next you're re-downloading Hinge at 2 a.m. because your friend got engaged, and now you're spiraling. You keep deleting and re-downloading dating apps like they're your toxic ex with a motorcycle and seasonal charisma. You know they're bad for you, but you just keep crawling back. If you genuinely hate dating apps, delete them and move on. You can meet people in the wild. But if you keep going back, ask yourself why. Are you actually looking for a relationship, or are you just bored? Lonely? Hoping that this time, by some miracle, the algorithm's going to spit out somebody amazing? If you don't know why you're swiping, you're not dating. You're just killing time. Instead of mindlessly scrolling, maybe set an actual goal. I'm going to swipe when I have the energy to send real messages. Or better yet, make a commitment to yourself to be meeting people off the apps. Because if you keep treating dating apps like a game of whack-a-mole, you're going to get the same exhausting results every time. You got to do something different. Do it. Otherwise, you're not yet ready. You're collecting red flags if you walk into every date expecting the other person to be a disappointment. And guess what? You'll find it. If you assume people are awful, you'll latch onto anything that confirms that belief. He was 5 minutes late. Typical. The problem isn't that dating sucks, it's that you've already decided it's going to suck. If you want different results, start looking for what's right instead of what's wrong. Walk into a date thinking, maybe this person will surprise me. Not, this is my soulmate. Just maybe I'll enjoy this conversation. Oh, excuse me for interrupting my own episode, but it's recently come to my attention, looking through all of my analytics, that only 30-something% of the people who watch my episodes are actually subscribed to the channel. But it helps me out tremendously when people are actually subscribed to the channel because it allows my episodes to be pushed out so that they're seen by even more people. If you've got an extra 2 seconds to hit that subscribe button, I would be deeply grateful. And let's just get back to the regularly scheduled program. Thank you. Thanks. Challenge yourself to find one good thing about every date, even if it's just they had great taste in socks. Shifting your focus from what's wrong to what's interesting makes dating way less miserable. Finding the right person isn't just about meeting them. It's about making space for them in your life. If your schedule is already packed tighter than an overstuffed carry-on, where exactly is this new person supposed to fit? If your week is work, gym, book club, meal prep, brunch, repeat, then even if you meet the perfect person, you're just going to feel annoyed that they're, interrupting your routine. If your calendar looks like a game of Tetris set to impossible, there's no space for somebody new, no matter how cute they are or how good they smell. So before you even start dating, clear some space, not just in your calendar, but in your head. Make sure you actually have the emotional room for somebody new. Because if you don't, even the best person in the world is going to feel like an inconvenience. And they know when you're not really looking and you have no room for them. They vibe on that really hard, actually. If the only reason you're dating is because your mom is dropping not so subtle hints about grandchildren, that's a red flag. Dating because you want to is one thing. Dating because your family or friends or society at large are making you feel like you should, that's just a one-way ticket to a relationship you don't actually want. So if you're feeling pressured, stop and ask yourself this. Do I actually want this? Or do I just want to stop getting interrogated at family gatherings? If it's the latter, take a breath. You're allowed to move at your own pace. Ask yourself what you want. Not what would make mom stop hinting. Not what would shut up your married friends. But what would actually make you feel more fulfilled right now? And if anyone asks why you're still single, just say, shut up. Some people don't want a relationship. They just want another human being to tell them they're attractive and funny and make them feel good about themselves. If you're more interested in the attention than the connection, that's fine, but be honest about it, because stringing people along just to feel desirable, that's not dating. That's auditioning an emotional support human. Here's the challenge. Try going a full week without flirting, fishing for compliments, or swiping just for the dopamine hit. It's not about swearing off attention forever. It's just about noticing how much of your self-worth depends on somebody else's approval. Just see how it feels. If that idea makes you panic, that's your sign to start finding confidence outside of romantic attention. If you believe that once I meet the right person, everything in my life will fall into place, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. A relationship can add joy. It can add connection, but it can't fix your insecurities or make you happy or magically solve all your problems. If you're waiting for a partner to be the thing that finally makes your life feel whole, then what you're actually looking for isn't love. It's an escape. Instead of waiting for someone to fix your life, go and fix it yourself. Build a life that makes you happy on your own. Just find hobbies and work on your confidence. Create a life that you genuinely enjoy. Because the best relationships, they happen when two whole people come together, not when one person shows up hoping to get adopted. Just be honest with yourself. If you recognize yourself in any of these signs, don't panic. You're not doomed to be single forever, whispering, "What if?" into your glass of wine. None of this makes you unlovable. It just means you've got a little pre-work to do, and that's actually a good thing. Because the better you get at loving yourself, your time, your values, and your life, the easier it'll be to spot somebody who fits into it. And once you start shifting these patterns, you'll stop wasting time on the wrong people and start attracting the right ones. I really hope that you found this helpful or interesting, and I thought maybe you'd enjoy this episode here. Please give my mom the thumbs up. She says if this video doesn't get a bunch of likes, I have to explain what a situationship is again. And please subscribe. Just hit that button like you're making a real commitment. It's easier than planning a second date, I promise. I appreciate you being here today. Look forward to the next time, and until then, have a good one.